What's up, everyone? Welcome to Tea Time with Nether. Welcome back as we get started with this chai tea that I've London fogged. Oh, pinky's out! That's my index finger, but okay, it's totally fine. Anyway, welcome back to episode 74, Dyson Sphere Program. Just get my tea set up here. Oh yeah. A little hot, but that's okay. The beer is stowed away currently. So, I'm sitting here in Altair. Just finished that build on the last episode. Really cool stuff. Pretty sure all these guys are good to go. Let's look at escape. Escape doesn't work. Let's make sure that everybody's good. Yep, remote demand, local supply. I don't know why they'd be supplying them, but okay. And they're remote supplying, remote demanding. Looking good. Sort your inventory. We're going to go back to Nether as well. And it looks like, ooh, man, yeah, we need to make sure that we get a lot more of those guys coming in. Slowing it down, huh? Whoa. No, that's okay. We got to go back to Nether, the planet. And also, I didn't hook up that this was optical grading crystals in here, so we need to do that, or it won't go anywhere. Nothing's going to happen, right? You are the local supply and remote supply. Give me 10,000, go. Perfect. Very cool. Now let's go to Nether. We gotta go resupply before we get to the rest of the motor build. I really want to get green science going, but Ethereal Phoenix is right there. Where's Nether? I thought it was straight up. It's not. Let's see. We're gonna go to V, and I was gonna probably build this on. Oh wow. Okay, those are guys that are probably bringing in magnets. I was going to probably build the motor build on Nether or Rummy, the planet Rummy, and I will be doing a lot, some more adding of people's names on the next episode, probably, or maybe the episode after that. I'm block recording right now, so... Oh, what am I doing? I don't need to speed up. I need to do this. Boom! Warp engines! Love that, man. I love the warp drive stuff. I wish Factorio had stuff like this. I love these little things that this game has. But anyway, I'm not sure building on Rummy is a good idea. Building this motor factory on Rummy is a good idea because Rummy has a ton of iron and copper veins. Tons. And they're right next to Nether 2 where we're doing our smelting. So it's really beneficial for us to have that there. It's really awesome. So I'm not sure I'm going to do that, but we definitely need to go back to Nether 1 and resupply no matter what we're doing. I'm going to kind of think about what we're going to be doing. So we got to go to Endor to resupply and kind of check everything out. Then I'm thinking about doing that build somewhere else. Maybe Rana 1, I think. Rana 3 has our silicon. We could go there. We have power there. Rana 1 has some materials that I want to pick up, so we might want to go there. I can't remember what it is, though. But there's some material there. It might be fire ice. There's 10 million fire ice on one of the planets that I noticed, and I wrote it down. And while I'm slow boating it, kind of just recharging, let me go look. It's on Altair 1. So maybe we should go back to Altair and build it there. It's not a bad idea, because then all that stuff will be in the same system. Has fire ice, 10 million fire ice there, because fire ice is really good for making graphene. It's just fire ice, that's it. You put in fire ice, you get hydrogen and graphene out of it. It's like a no-brainer. Let's speed up a little bit now to make this a little bit faster here. Now that we got some juice. So that might not be a bad idea, actually, because, again, Remy has 20 million iron and copper, and it's in the local system where we're using a lot of it on Smeltsville, right? So it saves a lot of effort on our part, getting that stuff in and out. I'm definitely gonna have to hit the recharge station when we get there. Well, I'm just gonna be walking around, so maybe I won't. Maybe I'll land on the mall. I also I'm re-recording part of this because I kind of messed up the build before, and I was just not having it. It's like, this is not good. Okay, so I already did a lot of this, so I know what I want to do. Drop those guys off. We don't need any more of those. Interstellars, we might want to actually pick up a couple of them. It's always a little difficult to pick up a couple of them. I think we're good on suborbitals. Definitely need more of these large power poles. That's what she said. Also, I noticed the graphene tubes over here are not hooked up. We need to hook that up. The thing that I don't like, though, is that we have to go over this belt to do it. And there's really no way, no nice way around that, because we're going to come right off this guy and go right over. So let's just do that. It's not that big of a deal. We'll fix the, again, when we start making our new mall, none of this will matter. Which will probably be after we get the motors and stuff done. Once we're not building stuff that we have to build to get kind of stuff moving. Why don't we plumb this in before I mess around too much? There we go. And then let's do this over to here. There. Now I can just say, hey, you're graphene tubes. Boom. So I'm glad I noticed this last time I was around here on the other video before I had to start had to re-record it. This is running out a little bit. That'll have to be something we deal with eventually, and I want to make sure that we get 10 of these guys. So let's do that. Let's just move this. Can't. Okay. That's going to be good for us. We need more assemblers as well. We also need way more of this guy. I'm just going to open this up to 10. Because I'm going to get huge stacks of that. That's what we're going to be using on all of our builds. Even in the mall, the next piece when we do the mall again. I need 2 more of these guys. We used up a lot of those when we were doing stuff. We need a lot more belt. So let's get some of those. We also need some more of these. I'm just going to grab 200 because we need 300 and... We need 80... 80 assemblers is one section of factory, and we need 3, so that's 240. So 100, 200, 300, probably a good idea. Maybe we can put 1 stack back. Alright, cool. We also need power. A little bit of power, not a lot, because we have 2. Let's get 2 more stacks of power or Deuteron rods. I think 2 is enough? Probably. We don't burn through these that fast, actually. Alright, we can delete this. We can delete this. We don't need that stuff. Maybe some more steel would be good. Not that we really use it that much, but it does come in handy in a pinch. Let's get some more Sorter Mark 3s. Probably going to need all of these. I'm just going to get 600 of them. Sorter Mark 1s, not going to use them as much. They're really just the outbound sorters. But let's get... Well, we have 400. Let's get 200 more. I think we're going to run out of Sorter Mark 3s, to be honest. Watch this, though. 100, 4, 5, 6, 700, almost 800. Because, so if you look at this build, we're going to need 4 for each one. Well, we're going to need 3 for each one of these, right? 3 inputs for each of our assemblers. And we're going to make 80 of those assemblers. So 80 times 3 is 240. So that's 240 right there. This guy only needs 2, luckily. So that's 160 and 240 again. So we're going to use all of these probably. We will see, though. How are we looking? I think we're looking pretty good. Let's just get some more steel. Then I think we're ready. Where's the steel? Steel? Oh, here he is. Okay, we'll take this. We'll give you back this guy. And I think that looks good. Oh, wait, and we need more large power poles. I also I'm glad I redid this episode because I noticed that, let's get this guy in before he fills up. Cool. I noticed that we probably need a little bit more. We're kind of burning through these right now. Let's get another half stack of those or whatever. I noticed that I wasn't building the factories correct, and now I know how to do it. The solar cells are looking good. I checked this out last time I was here on the video that I kind of killed off. How are we doing on supply? We're doing okay. Our swarm's doing okay too. It's doing really well. 17,000 sales, plenty. Let's check the charging, looking good. Let's go to the charging though. I did not do that on the previous build or video that I basically threw away. Let's go make sure that we got what we need here. Oh yeah, everyone's charging. That's perfect because we're supplying a lot of planets now with these guys. They don't have anything to charge with though. That's unfortunate. So we're making these guys, right? Let's go look at that, make sure that these guys are being made. We do need more of these. We have more systems that rely on them right now. Which is why we probably might need to use Rummy to build on because we have power there already instead of jacking this system again. Why do we not have these? What's the problem again? Is it supermagnetic rings? Probably. So let's make sure there is no issue other than just the engines themselves. Those engines are coming in really slow. That's weird. I upgraded this belt, but not the other belts. Let's just do an upgrade real quick. That's just weird. Pretty soon we won't need this because we're going to have a giant system doing this. So these guys are good. They're getting plenty of input. They just can't keep up with the demand. So we're about to build a ton of these though, so we'll be fine. Why don't we upgrade these just to make sure they can build a little bit faster? We don't need more of them necessarily. We just need them to build faster to kind of recoup this, what we did here. How are these guys too? Because again, we're asking a lot out of these guys. Are they building fast enough? Yeah, probably, because we robbed that whole thing, but we'll just upgrade those as well. All right, sweet. All right, now let's go to... Well, I got to think about this. Really don't have enough power in the accumulators to go to another planet and just use the accumulators. We're just not building fast enough. So let's... Maybe Rana. Maybe we should go to Rana. It's not that far. Let's go to Rana 3, where we're doing silicon already, and build them there. It's probably a better idea, because I don't care about... Well, we can just mine it. Well, no, we should mine it locally if we can for a while. I think it's just a better idea. So let's go to Rana 3. Is it targeting it now? I don't see it. There's no target button. Let's try it again, I guess. Because we already have a power system set up there, so I kind of feel a little better doing that. There we go. Must have turned it off. So let's just do that. We'll see what happens. And then that will get us magnetic coils to make more accumulators, and then our system can charge more accumulators. We'll be okay. Then I'm probably going to start... we're definitely building a sphere on Nether, a Dyson Sphere, because we need 2 of them. We need one to power our systems here and power accumulators and things like that. We already have a swarm here. And then I'm going to put the big animator swarm and sphere on Ethereal Phoenix. So that's going to be kind of what we're doing. So let's hit it. Boom! No, really, boom! Warp drive, engage! And now I'm going to do some tea. Pinky's out this time for real. So good. I think Rana 1 has something I want too. So let's go see what this guy has. Because I don't remember. And I didn't write it down. Yep. Rana 3 is... I was going to do crystals on Rana 3. But I think I'm going to use a different planet for that now. Like Casimir crystals, I'm going to make a crystals planet. Well, probably an inorganics planet. Crystals. Oh, wait. I need to pay more attention here. Oop. Stop. Stop. Where are you going? Where are the... Okay, so maybe it's not... Okay, cool. I'm not too far outside of the... Okay, I'm right in the middle. So this is where we have our silicon. And there's not much else there, so that might not be a bad place to do our build. Fire ice is there, not a lot though. Fractal silicon is there. Spiniform stalagmite is there, which I think is pretty good actually. Whatever's needed for... Which one is it? Not this one. It's this. Oh! Spiniform stalagmite. Awesome! That's on Rana 2. Rana 1 has kimberlite ore, which I'm not sure what that is used for. It's probably this. Yeah, we don't care about... I mean, I can use graphite to make that. That's not a big deal. Coal's not that hard to find. It has a lot, though. So if we ever get in a pinch, we can use that. Spiny... Yeah, that's good. I think Rana 2 is... Well, we already have power in Rana 3. And we're just building... We're not mining. So let's go here. We don't need an indicator, I guess, but... We're just going to go to Rana 3. Because we already have power set up there. Actually, let's take that thing off. I don't really want that on here. There we go. Alright, we can just aim at it. Alright, let's get going. We got a lot of power now. Sweet. Let's get this build moving. We already spent half the episode. I at least want to get the first set of... assembler setup for the Mark 1 motors. And that way on the next episode we can do the Mark 2 and 3s, basically. Mark 2s and then the super magnetics. And then we'll be done. Do we have a charging station here? I don't think we do. We really don't have much here. We just like mined up some silicon and took off. Alright, where is this thing? Where is it? Oh, it's on the other side of the planet. Okay, well, it's probably okay because we don't want to build where that thing is, do we? So that's also going to get us warpers. That's another thing to remember. You know, this was working, and all of a sudden it doesn't work. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it works perfect, and other times it just doesn't work at all. So that is actually, the center is about right there. And that's north, right? Oh, see, there it goes. Now it works. So why don't we start right there? That's close to the power supply, and we can get warpers right from there. So we'll start near that fractal silicon vein, which again, we probably will never use, but who knows? All right, so we got to go, I think, well, I didn't pay attention. Is it this way? Yeah. All right, let's go this way. Nope, really, let's fly. And we probably should set up a charging station here. So we'll get that set up pretty quickly. This is a pretty cool looking planet, I gotta say. There, okay, that's probably the center, right about here. Let's find the equator. I found it. That's simple. Let's plop a power pole so I don't lose it. All right. So let's find the meridian. Or I mean, yeah, meridian line. I'd like to start on a meridian line that goes all the way up to the core. There are only 4 of them on a planet that go all the way to the pole. And it looks like we're not going to be so lucky. Because I don't want to count backward. Maybe we can start over here, which isn't that far away. It's not that big a deal. And there's a reason I'm doing this, because basically, from this, I think from here to the, let's see, it's really what it is I want 10 of these squares. Wait a minute. That's not the equator. The equator's back here. Equator is, what, right here? Is that 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep. So, where I want to build is 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is a build. Because in that build, you can put 30 smelts. Or 20 assemblers, right? And I think you can do this 10 times on the world. Oh no, they're way bigger than that. I think it's 2 of those. Well, let's see. Yeah, that doesn't seem like much space. Let's start building this out. I'll know when I start building it. All right, so we're going to do just like we did last time. This is going to go on number 3 right there. We're going to put this guy on number 4 on the number 4. Super simple. Now, that is not far enough. It's 20 spaces. That's what it is. That's the midpoint. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is a 1/10 of the planet. At least that's what I'm pretty sure of. And with that, we can get 30 smelts or 20 assemblers. There we go. Set up the power on here. This is going to be a very simple build, just like the other ones. We're going to do all our builds the same way now. The only difference will be how many inputs there are. So we're going to do return belt. That's common to every build we're going to do from now on. Let's get this guy hooked up with power, which means let's draw down power with wind over here, even though wind on this planet sucks, but that's okay. Cool, we can do it straight from here. Let's just go around this direction. Why isn't it too close to another wind turbine? Well, I'm not trying to do that. I just want you to build. And why don't we do one right there? Okay. So this is a little off this grid, which is totally fine. We'll have to rip these up later probably if we ever need to expand the engines thing. Oops, that's not where I want it. Let's go out here and then down this direction. This will give us a little more power, not a lot more, but some. And now it's going to be like, oh, I have no power because I'm charging. Yeah, no kidding. This is going to suck the life out of this planet for a little while. Max charge. Oop. Okay. Max charge. I don't want max drones here, though. Actually, yeah, because... Well, then they're going to get... Yeah, max drones is probably fine. Because they're going to be moving engines, right, on this planet. So we're going to want... First of all, we're going to want warpers. But I think the other guy already has warpers. So we're going to say... Local demand. We don't want 10,000, though. Let's get 100. So he should actually start dropping some off soon. And if the other guy even has any power, which he probably doesn't... Let's go look at the power situation over here. Did I give these guys any accumulator power? I did. But only one. Or no, they're getting two. And the expansion was supposed to be... Well, that's weird. I did this totally weird. Is this the first time I ever did this? Because this is not right. It's not how I normally do it. Kind of want to fix this. Let's destroy this. Because this is not how I want to do it. Remember, this is I do it a totally different way on other planets. Okay, let's fix this. So we're gonna drop these off again. Hopefully I didn't destroy any of those. Let's get 1,000. We need a lot of these. We cannot just be chilling out, not having enough of these guys. So we've got that. We don't need this anymore. I only had Mark IIs when I was over here, huh? When I did this. That's interesting. There's another stack of 20. Cool. Good. I'm glad I didn't delete too many of those anyway. All right. So let's lay this down the way I want to do it. And actually, wasn't I going to do this on the pole? Well, it's too late. We're already doing it here. That's okay. We'll just do it right here. I don't even care. So the way we do it now is we do it like this. Let's put the splitter in first. All right, splitter. It goes right here, right? We're going to split right there. And then power, transport, actually. So that we got a guy, he's supposed to go right in the middle. Okay, we got a guy there, and we got one here. Does that look right? Yeah, that looks right. Looks a little funky, but that's okay. Discharge, discharge. And then the guy's coming back. Actually, we can just go both in. We don't even need to do anything. We can actually just come straight out. We can just do this. So you're going to come outbound from here. Let's make a slight turn into this guy. And then you're going to go out to this guy, and you're going to go out to that guy. No brainer. Let's just hook this up. Why not? All right, get going. Then this guy is just going to dump out like this. Really, really simple. And this guy's going to do the same thing. Well, he can't because now we got to move this belt. That's not that big of a deal. So let's move this belt over to here. And then with this guy is going to come straight out and straight over to... Oh, got to move this. Well, I thought I did it far enough. Straight over to here. Cool. No worries. Boom. Okay. All right. That should do it. So these guys are they not hooked up to the system? They aren't. So let's get this thing hooked up again. There we go. Now it's all connected and it'll start discharging because now it has to charge the other guy. Is this guy already full? There's no way. Something's not connected over here. Yeah, we lost a connection over here. There we go. Now they're going to be discharging at max. Yep. Okay, so let's get a couple more of these in here because we're going to have a lot of systems now on this planet. Okay, cool. Let's get the the splitter in here. All right. This is I like this way better. This is a much better way to do this. Conveyor 3. All right. It's just a way more simple build. And then again, we're going to be doing this a little bit different in the future, but this will be good for now. Oops, that's one too many. Cool. Oops, thought I had it. That didn't work. All right, we're really getting close to running out of time, so let me try to see if I can get this done. I didn't know we were going to have to do so much work on this power system. That's okay. I probably have some used accumulators on me now, too. Don't need those. All right, we got 1,000. That should keep us going for a little while. Let's dump this. No, we can't. All right, that's good. Let's get to the build now. Plenty of juice. They're probably discharging at full speed almost because, oh, this guy's good. He's good to go now. Nah, but when we tell him to go get stuff, he's going to drain the heck out of it again. So we need iron plates. Just go to get a bunch. Why don't remote demand and not supplying. And then I want you to also get gears, remote demand, not supplying. I wonder why. Oh, Rummy does not send plates. We gotta fix that. So that guy will go get us plates. And then, well, we need warpers for that. Why don't we tell him we need warpers? How come the other guy doesn't have any warpers? Does he not have any warpers to give us? He should. He should be requesting warpers, or how's he getting the silicon back to the other planet? You have warpers, right? He does have warpers. He's local supply. They have no ships. Okay, let's give him 6 ships. There we go. Sending warpers. I hope over to here. And we'll give this guy some ships too, because he's gonna have to move he's gonna have to move the motors around. So we'll give this guy some ships as well. Probably 50 ships? That's probably too many. Let's give him that many. Now he's got warpers. Good. He should be able to go get stuff now. There he goes. Okay, we're also going to want magnetic coils. Remote demand, we're not supplying. All right, good. That's going to get all our stuff coming in. So we're also going to need 3 belts going on the input, right? So we'll do that really quick here. And then we're also going to concrete in this whole build, which is going to be amazing. I can't wait to do that. And then we got another belt coming in. 1, 2, 3 belt coming in. It's going to go around back because now it's ran out of ports. Cool. So the way this is going to work is we're going to put iron in the center because this build needs more iron than anything else. So that'll give access to everything pretty much, a better chance to access this. Now, I messed it up before because I forgot that we have 3 items to bring in here, and I only routed 2. So I'm not going to make that mistake twice. Let's get this guy in, and let's see, you're going to make motors. Now, we have to offset this by 1 because of the way we got to pick stuff up. We're going to do sorters going out because it's only dropping off 1 every 2 seconds, not a big deal. But we're going to pick up a lot of stuff over here. I want it to go grab a bunch of stuff. So we're going to say grab a lot, grab this, and then he can do that, and then that can be 1. Ooh, yeah, so it's going to have to be offset. If I do that, though, the offset's the other direction. So why don't I do this? Because I think I want the offset on this side. Actually, this guy will be offset. I'll move this guy up 1. Because we have more space on this side. We don't have space on the other side. So this will be the other guy right there. So let's figure out how this is going to work. And let's not tell them to take anything in yet, because we don't want them picking anything up. So this guy can go like this. And then this guy can go like this. There we go. That's perfect. That's really nice. And then the outbound sorters will go like that. Perfect. It's going to be a little different on the other side, but we'll do that in a minute. Let's get all the belt in now. So this belt's going to run all the way down here to the end. That's the wrong direction, John. I wish it was a little easier to see what directions the belts were going, to be honest, because this is not that easy to see. I think we're going to need everything set up, too. So I think I have to connect this. I don't think I get a choice. And why am I not in God mode? Let's get into God mode so this bot's not walking around. Let's connect this, because I think... Oop, I'm slouching. Alright, here we go. Like that. These do make it a little difficult to build. That's okay, though. It's worth it. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do an input, right? 1, 2, 3. I think that's correct. Yeah, it's right on the line there. Cool. So that's the first one. Let's start getting these set up. We don't have everything done, though. We'll have to wait. Got a couple more belts going in right there, and then I can draw this line. Man, this makes it so much easier. Alright, there we go. That's that first line. Let's get oh, nope. They're not set up yet. They don't know what they're building. Build mode. What are you doing? Alright, let's tell them. You're building. Well, I'm in build mode, so I can't do it. Well, if I get out of God mode, can I do it? There we go. Alright, you're going to build motor Mark 1s, and so are you. So I think it's copy, paste. Yep. Wait, what? Oh, copy, paste? Okay. Cool. Let's get back in the center, back into God mode, and continue this build here. So they're already starting to make them, which is awesome, but they're not inserting them. So why don't we tell them you're going to be supplying motors, your local supply and your remote supply. I want you to make 10,000 of them. Just make as many as you can, because when you request it, they request them from you. They're going to request a ton. Is that 20? That looks like it's over the line. That might be 21. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that was actually one extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's right. We can make 22. Let's do it. Doesn't hurt. Let's do 2 more. So this will be 88. But why waste the space? All right, right there, and then just pull it all the way down. There we go. Sweet, that line's set up. We're a little over the time, but I think we can get the rest of this in. Let's just build the rest of it now, because now I know what I'm doing, finally. All right, there's the input belt. We're going to do this. I'm sorry, that's the output belt. Input belt goes here, as usual. 3 over, right? Yep, 1, 2, 3. And then the second one, like so, and then this third one. Yeah, I'm really glad that I built this correctly on the last one. I literally canned like a 29-minute video already because I messed it up. It was bad messed up. So, oh, it was connected to the wrong belt. I did not want to rebuild that whole thing. I was like, you know what, screw this. Which wouldn't have been that hard. It's just I had so much inventory on me. I was like, no, I'm not going to drop all my stuff. 1, 2, 3, return belt. Goes right there. There we go. Okay. This guy has to go around back, right? Sweet. We're going to have motors. This is going to be awesome. Let's also get this thing running now. This is going to be iron plate. What do we put on the other side? I think gears are on the inside. Yep, gears are on the inside. Let's do it symmetrical here. And then magnetic coils. Boom. So I think what we're going to have to do, though, is this is going to be a little bit different. Because these are going to be reversed, so I can't just copy them over. That won't work. And I don't want to copy it. Yeah, so we're going to do it like this. We're just going to copy this guy, but I'm going to take off all the inserters. And we're just going to reset him up as a brand new dude here. So how do we do that one? It looks like with this one, we're saying we want this going in. Right, we did it like this. And then for the next guy, we wanted it to be right there. And that's not right. This one's wrong. So it's a good thing we didn't copy that, because that was completely not right. There we go. And this guy is like this. There we go. And then the output is like that. Very, very basic. Is that the correct setup? Is that the same thing we have over here? Yep, that's the same. All right, let's get the power in up here. Where does it go? I think that's actually right, because I don't think it can go anywhere else. Sweet. Let's get all these power suborbitals in. All right, whole build's powered. Nice. Then let's start dragging these guys. And then we're going to be done. We're going to be done with this whole thing. Left alt, correct here. I mean, we're a little over the time, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. Just like 4 minutes. And we'll have motors done. And we actually did a little bit more, because on the first one, I did this on Rummy. And I'm kind of glad I'm not doing it on Rummy, because Rummy just has a lot of great ore. And I just think it would be bad. I think we would regret that. Let's get the rest of this in, and then this build will be done. And then we're going to make Mark 2s and Mark 3s on the next. Well, Mark 2s and then superconductor 1s on the next one. We need to fill the rest of this in. Actually, that's it. That's the end. So we probably could kill this. Oh yeah, we need to put in. We need to put this stuff in. Concrete. So what I noticed is this does a whole block of 10. So you can literally do it like that. And probably it's probably better if you actually do it before you start building. It just makes it easier. So I'm just kind of clicking kind of a little bit cautiously here because I don't want to fix anything. Fixing stuff sucks. As we've seen already in the past. Okay, cool. I'm gonna be a little bit, yeah. Boom. Okay, and done. This stuff goes very quickly. If you think about it, we're dropping, what is it? 20. I don't know. We're dropping a few thousand here, I think, or not a few thousand. It's a lot though. So, does it keep dropping it? No, it doesn't. So that's good. I think I missed a couple spots though. I think it's better to do that before you start building, because then you can actually see it. So it makes the noise, but it doesn't take any of your foundation if there's nothing to build on. All right, so that's going to do it. That's the whole build. Isn't that neat? Cool. We have lots of motors coming in now. That should be, I want to say 44 motors per second or something similar. Yeah, look at all those motors, man. Well, not 44 per second. It'd be going up way faster than that. But it's a lot. It's 88 factories, right? It's 40 per second. It says it's 40 per second. It doesn't seem like it's coming in at 40 per second, though. But that's a lot. All right, so anyway, that's going to do it for episode 74. Hit the like button if you did like this video. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Do two of these videos a day, and I can't count or put up the right amount of fingers. And I will see you on the next episode. We're going to finish this motor build and get back to trying to get some green science, so stay frosty.